Okay, updated tour of the bathroom project. Well, sort of the bathroom project too. I guess that's why we started. Uh, there will be a new shower in the bathroom that is going to have. There's a light for the shower. We're going to cut a hole in right there. It's going to go through into the other room. So as we go into the old kitchen. Hard to get a good video. So this is underneath the stairs. There's the stairs going up to the attic. So this is the leftover space under the stairs, which should work out perfectly for the new shower. So there'll be a hole cut through there. The base will go down inside there. It's not huge, but it's pretty big. Not bad. It'll have a slope down the one side, obviously. So that'll be the new shower. Let me get back, get an idea. Old cupboards are gone. All the water has changed to go underneath there now, so there'll be access for the drain. All that plumbing is already done. Got a new vent going up there, out to the other vent. So plumbing is all done. And all this room has been rewired. So three-way switch. So it's kind of fancy to go through not just one ceiling but two, because all these ceilings have been lowered obviously. So I had to go through the false ceiling and then up through the main ceiling, and then hold this whole end of the house up. Seems like a long time ago now. Much brighter up here. I've completely rewired everything, or newly wired everything. So I put in Friday. I'll just turn around here for a sec, show you this room. So that's the little attic. Not huge, but plenty of room to stand up through the middle. The walls on each side should give a little storage on each side of the stairs, plus access to the crawl space, which won't be heated, and that will be like the common attic all the way around. Let the air come in through the soffits and then up through the little attic and out the vent. So I put in 3 lights in there with a two-way switch, so I can, or a three-way switch, so I can turn it on both coming and going. All right. So getting it all floored right up to the rafters, just to hide all the insulation and make the crawl space more manageable. Definitely worth the effort. There's the vent, the fan vent, and there's also the stink pipe that goes out. So I'm tying into that. You can see my little pipe there. That's coming over from the new shower, which will also catch the new sink in the bathroom. Still some flooring to put in back there. So there was just this little access to get through to this attic, so we opened up this doorway here right up. So this will be the main entrance. So I think we got, I don't know, 21 sheets down, I think, something like that. There's 31 altogether, I think is what I got figured. So we're getting closer. So it's a huge job to get the floor all leveled up before these can go on. So the whole middle of the house is low, as everybody knows. So building it all up so it's perfectly level. It goes right out to the outsides. So basically reframing everything. So it's a slow process, right down in the dust. But it's sure a great feeling when you put down 32 square feet of floor and cover up 32 square feet of insulation. So not fun work, but rewarding at the end. So it was pretty dark in here working, so Friday, as I was doing all the electrical, I put in 4 lights. They're just sort of temporary right now, because all this, it's really hard to see how much. There's collar ties going both ways holding all the roof apart, like it's just reinforcement. So I'm going to redo all that and move it up another couple of feet, because once we have our small walls in, I can add that up there. It's actually 15 feet from the floor to the peakway up there. So there'll still be another attic. There's the big whirly vent going out, so I'm going to take the ceiling up as high as I can. So wait until I get all the floor done before I tackle that job. But all this will come down and I'll redo it all nice and level and clean before I start insulating. But before that, I need to tackle these two jobs, both dormers. So they're barely even opened up. So I got to cut the rafters out to open these right up. So that's going to be kind of a tricky framing job. But now that there's floor up to it, it's going to make it a lot easier. So that's coming soon. So it's 32 feet across the long part of the top of the house and 25 feet across this way, 32 this way. So it's going to be well worth the effort. A lot of hydro having to be moved around underneath, changed. But when Dad was taking his chemo, we brought the hydro up here. Right from the basement, we brought it all the way up. And he basically showed me how to wire to do this job. So as much as he didn't want to do the attic, it happened anyway. So that's kind of cool. He really did want to do it, he just wouldn't admit it. So we did bring the hydro up like almost 20 years ago. So that made things a lot easier. There's two lines of hydro from two different breakers. So one's here, and one's coming up over there. And then I brought new hydro up for that whole room over there. So there's plenty of power up here. And the other job needs to happen once I get the PEX, is I'm bringing up right from the furnace is another line for the rad. We have the rad that was in the kitchen years ago. We still have that rad, so I'm gonna get it hooked up here. So I got to bring new water lines all the way from the furnace up to here. It'll be on its own pump with its own thermostat. So I'll bring the thermostat wire along with some Cat 5 wire for internet or Whiteman or whatever else. So I got that plan made, but that's a whole other ball of worms. All right, well, that's the latest update. Cheers.